Okay, let's continue from last time. So last time I forgot something. I will show you. These two are all real tests. So you see both of them, no matter they are controlled by AI or not, they were all triggered by the last time the code we write. These two codes, once they reaching the range, it will start to attack no matter they are in AI mode or human or under human control. So that's why I left this scene. So now I'm going to replace all these 1 plus 1 plus 1 and make them become a AI switch. So under here, the human control one, I will replace them as human control, and here we'll replace them as AI. So I'm going to copy, find this one, and I replace into AI level exclamation mark. That means AI level equals 0. Okay. So after replace, all the code block become human, except here. So we are going to change manually. We are going to say AI level. Means when it's controlled by AI, then trigger these two parts. Save. Reload. Now they are not going to. So this is the dummy. This is under my control. They are not going to trigger this code anymore, unless I say using AI. See? Then I close the AI. He will stop. This is what we want. And in this tutorial, I will show you how you can code a combo. So there's two kinds of combo. One is the normal cancel type, means you hit by a move, and instead of show the full animation, you will show half of it, then cancel the current animation into a different one, like. So another type is called a link or link combo. So the difference between the link and the cancel is link doesn't cancel current animation or current move. It will perform a full motion of current move. So after this full motion, in a blink of second, you enter the next move. So the next move will be faster enough to hit the target, so the target will not have enough time to recover into a block state. So you are able to link the two moves, and we call it link combo. So the link combo is more difficult to perform than the cancel type.
Joy, you can please say it.
So that's why you can see this kind of replay. So people are cheering on him because this is so difficult to do, especially on Street Fighter 4. We will try to do an easy one first, like light, medium punch, then donkey kick. We are going to make a combo.
So first we are going to find the light kick. The light kick is 215. Okay, the light kick is 215. So maybe we can use this one, 215. And the medium punch is 205. The medium punch is 205. Okay. Now how to write a combo? Clearly you will not use control because it's not in control states. You will say when you are in state, this state. So you are in state number 215. You are in state 215, then change to this state. But if I just write it like this, you see what will happen. Turn on the AI. You see the stand light kick never kick because this one into first frame, it will directly jump to this state, so you will never able to see it. So you need to put more restriction, like when move contact. When move contact means when his move contact me, whether it's a block or hit, and give it a number. So I will give it 124. So why 124? I can explain what does this mean. So when I move hit, so this is move contact 1. This is move contact 1. Then when the target is being pushed back, then the move contact will increase. Now it's 2, 3, and 4, 5. That means when it's too late, he will not do the combo. Okay. Now let's see what will happen. You see? Of course, we are going to put some restriction, just like this one. Just like this one. And then also, if you want, you can put some random here, but since this will only happen in 4 frames, in move contact 1, 2, 3, 4 frames, you cannot just give it 30. It most likely won't able to combo, so you give it maybe 300, and let's see. Come on, hit me. Okay. So you give it 300, so most time he will able to do the combo. Then next step, we will give the donkey kick. Right, the donkey kick. So the donkey kick will be 1300. Is it? 1300. The state is 1300. So all the criteria is same except this one. So we are going to cancel 205 when 205 hits. When 205 hits, same condition when move contact or move hits. So we can change to move hits. So what's the difference between these two? These two means including guard. No matter you guard or hit, it will trigger. This only hit will trigger. Okay. So this also gives 300. Let's see. Let's work and I turn on the AI. Come on. You see, now we made a combo. Start by 215, 205 and finish with 1300. You see, we are using trigger 1, right? Trigger 1, trigger 1, trigger. How about trigger 2? So let's write some trigger 2. Trigger 2. So this is 1300. This is not SMP. This is a donkey kick. So in what second condition? In second condition, when the donkey kick will be triggered. So let's also make this donkey kick able to when we are in control, and we are able to use the donkey kick. So let's say control and what? Maybe something. We also give it a range. You see clearly here for a standard light kick, this is too far. Maybe we can give it 60, and this one give because it's donkey kick, should be quite far. We give it 120. Also we can give it a randomness, but 300 may be too big because it's in control. Means 300 is quite frequent, so maybe we can give 20. Okay, let's see whether he will do the donkey kick or not. Turn on AI. He will. See. You see, the AI still work. It will also initiate donkey kick when he is in control, and this one is for combo. And let me explain this trigger all. And trigger all means this line first, this line second, this line the third. That's why no matter we are using trigger 1 or trigger 2, we always check we are in AI control, in fighting, and not in the sky. That's the meaning of trigger all. Another thing I want to explain is the game difficult. You see here AI level, which is 8. So actually you can implement a AI difficulty by using this one. Actually I quite like the way Pots did it. Let me show you. I Let's open a random parts character. Search this one. Okay, you see, yeah, we used this one. Let me explain. So AI level in current scenario is 8. So
here means we use AI level, which is 8, and raise to the power of 2. The star means raised to the power of something, and here is 2. So star means AI level raised to the power of 2, which also means AI level squared.
So 8 squared is 64, and 64 divided by 64.0 is 1.
Okay, let me explain why we have to divide by 64.0, not 64. So in MUGEN engine, if you do arithmetic between two integers, the result will be integer. So for example, you use 32 divide by 64. We know the result should be 0.5, but MUGEN will not give you 0.5 because the initial two number is integer, so the result also will be integer. So it will round up and throw away the floating point number, which is 0.5, so it will give you 0. So you cannot using two integers and do division. So you have to divide by a floating point number, which here is 64.0. So the result will give you the correct answer, which is a floating point 1 or float point 0.25.
So after we calculate if we are in AI level 4, so here the number will be 0.25. So 0.25 multiplied by 20. So under this condition means AI level 4, here will be random is less than 5. So you can see the difference. Let's do it. So let's replace all these numbers. Okay. So that means this number will be set 1 when AI level. This number will be set to 300 when AI level is 8, because here is 8. If here is not 8 or less than 8, this number will be less than 300. Let's reload. So if we use AI level 8, it will have no difference. So this is the feeling of AI level 8. Then we change to 1. You see, he barely attacks. See, he barely attacks. This is the feel of AI level 1. Wow. Come on. So you got to the point. By using this way, by using AI level this way, you can create difficulty. This is the cancel type combo. The another type is called a link type combo. So I can link the medium punch and the crouch light punch with the Hadouken. We will start from beginning. So we will check. So this is 230. 230. This is crouch light punch, and then we will link it to 235, which is crouch medium punch. Okay, and then finally we will use this one. We'll use Hadouken, and I know Hadouken is 1000. I can show you it's 1000. Okay, so first you see you cannot make this first punch too far. If you are too far, you are not able to link. For example, now currently my X distance is 39 or 40. You see, can we link? Cannot link. So I try to stand at 33. Let's try 33. Also cannot. Let's stand at 24. In 24 we can link or not? Can. Then we try at 29. Cannot. 26. Can. So it's almost 26. So we will say at a distance in minus, maybe this is too much. Maybe at minus 10 and 26, we will initiate this crouch light punch. Okay. Then before we going to write code here, because certainly when we are going to click, when we are going to change to this state, crouch medium punch, we will be in a control state. So we will have to be in this state, right? Because we are now in control, and he is still in a get hit state. So when we press, if we are human, we press the Y button, then we will do the crouch medium punch. But how we can do it here? So we will say we also in control, but it's not like this control.
So we will have to change some code in the characters section, not the AI section. Here I want to find the normals, which is normal attack codes. So in this case is state 230. Okay, let's find DEF 230. and you will find the crouch light punch, and this is the code for the crouch light punch. You try to find type equals hit definition, hit DEF, and under this hit DEF you will add one parameter. It's called ID. So normally I will give this ID a number, and the number will corresponding to the state number. In this case, I will give the ID to 230. Okay. So what does this ID do is, if we hit our target, I will assign this ID, which is 230, to this target. So after we assign an ID to our target, then we can use this number. Let's say we have this, when we have this target 230, then we can do blah 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 blah. So that's the reason we want to assign a ID to our target.
Same for the crouch medium punch. So here also we give it an ID to this punch. That means if the punch hit the target, and the target will become ID, target ID 235. Okay, but don't confuse with the player ID. The player ID 57 or 56 will always will remain the same. It's a player ID. This ID name is a target ID. Okay, it's different. So after we giving the parameter ID, then we can go back to our AI part. So when we can initiate this one, so we will say when we are in control, and when we have number of target 230. Okay, when we have target 230, then we will initiate this link punch. Let's see what will happen. And let's remove the Erdogan one. You see? So now the AI can perform a link combo.
But usually here I will add more restriction to it. For example, I will add another trigger is time is less than 4. So what does this mean? It means we just recovered from the previous move. So when we recover from a previous move, our time will reset. And you see the time counter is increasing if we stay in one move or state. If we change to another state, this time counter will reset to 0. So if it is a 0 or 1 or 2, that means we just entered this state. So we will add this time is less than 4 as a safeguard.
And then we can also put some range limitation here. But here clearly we cannot use 296. We can just give it a wider range number. So when the target is too far, we will not try to link. Maybe 60. Also, we can put the randomness here. So you can say 300. So the final one is the Erdogan. So the Erdogan will follow this move. Okay. So because Hadouken is a cancel type combo, it's not possible we can just do this. Let me try. Is that possible? So this will not link. This will not link. So Hadouken should be cancel type. So that means when the move 235 hit the target, not contact the target, but hit the target. When we are in a range, maybe this one can be very far because we are firing a Hadouken. Okay. That's it. Let's see what's the results. See? So this is how you can code combo in MUGEN.
Okay, see you next time.